Hello. Couple things this morning. First of all, I'm putting in a little bit of effort today, so I'll probably be breathing a little harder than normal. I watch a few of these videos where people are out running, and they always do it on the easy parts or the downhill parts or whatever. And they always look nice and fresh. So I'm going to try what it looks like when you're working a little bit. See if it looks really dumb. Once again, out on a trail. Today's run is 6 miles. First 3 on an out, almost all uphill. Second 3 all down almost. Tried to get on trails 3 or 4 times a week. Just a reminder, we're a month into this series basically, 4 weeks. So I thought I'd just remind everybody that this is my journey, kind of the couch to 50 mile, if you would. When I started, I hadn't run anything in probably most of a year and weighed over 250 pounds. So here's my catalog of my efforts to get into shape and do a 50 miler in May probably. I'm doing trails a lot because that's what the 50 miler is. It's mostly trails and like Jeep roads and stuff. So seems to make sense to me. Got a couple comments and questions about my diet and eating and stuff like that. First of all, this is just what works for me. Don't know if it'll work for you or anybody else. It's what I do. First, oh cool. Before we go into it too much, I got to show you this little creek right here. It's really cool looking. A little bridge. There you can see. Little creek up in there. I think you can see the icicles and stuff. Anyway, so first thing, one of the things I do is I eat when I'm hungry. But I know there's a lot of things that can present itself as hungry that aren't. Boredom for sure, anxiety, I mean, different things. Sleepiness. If you're not getting enough sleep at night, your body wants the calories or whatever, at least mine does, to feel better about the situation. And so we crave something to eat. And that just packs on calories, which aren't necessary. So I eat when I'm hungry, and 50 years in an American society comes out to something close to breakfast, lunch, and dinner. And then also, how much do you eat? Well, don't eat until you're full. Eat until you're not hungry anymore. Because full, I mean, if competitive eating hasn't shown us anything else, it's that your body can adapt to eating more and more and more food. So if you slow down when you eat, because the body's whatever nerves, receptors, whatever in the digestion system are a lot slower than, say, everywhere else. You'll get not hungry faster. I mean, if I sit down and I just chew through a whole bunch of food really, really quick, I was probably had enough food at 3 or 4 minutes, 5 minutes. But my body doesn't register that until 4 or 5 minutes later, and then I've just gorged myself. So somebody also asked the question of, what do you do when you're out and about? So one of the main things I've tried to do is cut out eating out, especially fast food. So my answer on that generally is, if you know you're going to be out and about, pack something that's good for you. Whatever that is, if it's possible. If you just find yourself out and about, if you got the time and money to go to a fast food restaurant, you probably have the time and the money just to stop in a grocery store, grab some fruit or something. I did that recently. Found myself stuck in a place for like 7 or 8 hours. Found a break. I was able to walk basically across the street to a grocery store. And that day, grabbed myself a tomato and an avocado, which is what seemed like it was good to me that day. But apples, oranges, bananas, grapes, all kinds of fun stuff are available. And a lot better than a greasy cheeseburger and fries, I'm sure. One more thing is that want to talk about, is listening to your body for cravings. So, if I am really just wanting a steak or something like that, I know that there's probably something my body wants, some protein or something like that. So I go ahead and have what it's asking for in moderation. I mean, that doesn't mean I go get the biggest steak at the biggest steakhouse in town. But if it's possible, I try to incorporate that in my diet soon. It works for me anyway. I mean, the first part is always easy, but down about 15 pounds in a month, so no way I'll maintain that. But my goal for a while is 10 pounds a month, 2-ish pounds a week, which is challenging, but not impossible. And the other thing I have to do is I have to listen to my body when I'm running, because if I don't eat much, there'll be times where I'll just feel weak and run down. And I know that I just have to up the intake a little bit. So that's basically what I have for today. If you have any more questions, of course, ask away, and I'll get to you on a video or a comment or something. Appreciate you guys watching, and you guys have a great Thanksgiving. Oh, by the way, my advice on eating does not count on Thanksgiving and does not count on your birthday. Those days you can do whatever you want, be as gluttony as you feel like. Eat all the chocolate cake, all the gravy, everything. So, on that note, I will see you next time. Thank you.